Testing. Testing, testing. Okay.
Check 1, 2. I can hear you. Can you hear me? I can't. Check 1, 2. Check 1, 2. All right. Yeah, I can hear myself now. So I'm on 1.
You're on 1.
Yep.
That one is going to be on 2.
Yep. So Renee will be on 2, and Alejandro, I believe you're on 3.
Okay.
Yep. Okay. So let's do that.
Yep, check. Yep.
All right. Can you hear that?
Yeah, I can hear.
All right, awesome. We're gonna. Well, actually, hold on.
Can you hear me? Because I feel
Yes.
like. Okay.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes,
Yep.
I can hear you. All right, perfect.
Can you hear yourself? You can't hear well?
I could hear myself, but yeah.
Can you
Is
hear
it-
us?
Yeah, I can hear you guys.
Are you
Okay.
low?
Yeah, I think I am low.
Do
Okay.
you want us to turn it up?
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. How's that?
Yeah, it's better. That's
Okay.
the time.
Okay.
Yeah.
Awesome. Perfect.
Yeah,
All
always just stay if you need.
All right.
Okay, let's see. Well, we have 20 minutes,
Yep.
but you have a 3-minute.
Just under 3-minute interview with the coach.
Okay,
So,
let me do the pregame 3-minute commercial set, and then we'll come in and welcome them.
Yep.
Sound good?
Yep.
Yep, sounds good.
Okay.
Raider Automotive is a full-service repair shop, collision center, and the only AAA authorized towing facility in Northfield. That means if you are in a minor or major collision this winter, or a deer finds your vehicle, Raider Auto can handle it all. We work with all major insurance companies to handle your vehicle from the tow to completing all your vehicle's repairs. Raider Auto on Highway 3 South in Northfield, 7:30 a.m. to 5 p.m., Monday through Friday. Or find us at RaiderAutomotive.net. Go Raiders!
Community banking at its best. Whether you are looking to improve your financial future, planning to buy a new home, or considering a mortgage, Heritage Bank in Northfield can help. Our ability to make decisions locally provides you the highest level of service at competitive rates. Your finances and home are important to you, and having a staff that you can trust makes all the difference. We make banking easy with real estate specialists and loan officers ready to help you. Stop by Heritage Bank on Highway 3 or contact us at heritagebankmn.com and see how the professionals at Heritage Bank can help you build your future.
The man, the yellow van, call Service Master.
Burst pipe or water damage? No problem. Call the experts at Service Master by Ayat. Hi, this is Beth Ayat. Our staff is trained and certified to assist you with any water damage after a burst pipe or leaky water. Locally owned since 1995, Service Master by Ayat will be there in your time of need.
The man, the yellow van, call Service Master.
Hi, Dr. Michael Ritchie Eye and LASIK. Many people tell me they've heard horror stories about all the drops needed after cataract surgery. Well, fear no more. At Ritchie Eye and LASIK, Dr. Miller and Dr. Reinsbach are dropless. That's right. No need for medicated eye drops before or after your cataract surgery. I love dropless for my cataract surgery, and you will too.
Ritchie Eye and LASIK in Faribault, your leader in advanced cataract surgery.
How can I help you today?
I don't think I'm in the right place. I have big dreams, like crab brewery-sized dreams.
I like it.
Your bank is very,
Cozy?
yes.
Yeah, I know what you mean. We prefer more personal interactions. We dedicate the majority of our space to our customers' dreams.
Wow. Look at that.
I know, it never gets old.
Wow. This is way bigger than your office.
Yeah.
Ho, ho, ho! It's time to celebrate the year-end closeout at Northfield Ford Chrysler. Give yourself the gift of 23% off select Ford products and interest rates as low as 0% on Ford, Chrysler, Jeep, Dodge, and Ram products. But don't forget, vehicle trades have never been worth more. Don't wait for a better deal. Happy holidays from Northfield Ford Chrysler. When you're ready for an extraordinary sales experience, we're ready to serve anytime at FordandNorthfield.com. And
See, like if we can get. How does that look, Renee? Do I need to take my cap off or?
We're good, and we're live.
All right.
Here we go. You can keep your cap on.
All righty. Well, good evening, ladies and gentlemen. It is a crisp, cool 3 degrees here in Northfield, and you are tuned in to Northfield Live. We are coming to you from the barn known as the Northfield Ice Arena. Good evening. I'm Eric Thomas doing play-by-play tonight. To my right is Alejandro. He is going to be our color commentator, and our producer is the very talented Renee. How we doing tonight, guys?
Doing
Great.
All righty, awesome. So we're getting ready for hockey against Winona. It's the Northfield Raiders taking on the Winona Hawks, the Windhawks. I don't know if that's how you say it, but just to kind of shorten it, we'll do the Hawks tonight. The Hawks are coming in with an overall record of 3-5, 2-2 in the Big Nine, and the Northfield Raiders, they're coming in with a 5-4 record overall, 4-1 in the Big Nine, and they're coming off of a very heartbreaking overtime loss to Albert Lee on Tuesday. And we'll get more into that here in just a second. But first, let's talk a little bit about the upcoming matchup here tonight against for the Raiders. Tonight, the Raiders are welcoming in the Winona Hawks, and they're at the Pepsi Center here. So shout out to the Pepsi Center here for the Big Nine Conference battle. Winona has won 2 of their last 3 games, but suffered a 3-1 loss in overtime to the South Central Flyers on Tuesday night. Northfield has won the last 5 contests against Winona. Raiders are celebrating their youth program tonight, and they'll have the annual teddy bear toss, and that's when the Northfield Raiders score their first goal of the matchup. So I've seen a lot of things like this in the past at other games, whether it be, chuck a puck, teddy bear toss, or, whatever the case may be. But this is all going towards a very, very good cause. We learned earlier, just a few moments ago, that it's going to be benefiting the ER of the Northfield Hospital. And it's actually sponsored by Sheiks. So shout out to Sheiks.
Yep, Chic Orthodontics.
There we go.
Yep.
And they're going to collect all the bears after the bears have been tossed after Northfield scores their first goal tonight. So we're going to knock on wood and, just hopefully that happens really quick. So it'll be a sight to see. And on Tuesday night, the Raiders made the trip down south to take on Albert Lee, the Tigers. They were 9-1 and 6-1 in the Big Nine.
Yeah.
So just on paper alone, the records there are staggering, a staggering difference. But you know what? The Northfield Raiders, that was a battle atop the Big Nine Conference standings. The Tigers struck just 2 minutes and 13 seconds into the first period. So they struck hard and they struck early. So they came in with authority into that game when Mika Shikovic, she found the back of the net to give Albert Lee the 1-0 lead. Just 24 seconds later, though, Albert Lee was like, you know what? We're not going into the break scoreless. So they got the puck. I'm going to give you 2 guesses as to who they got the puck to.
I'm going to say Mia Miller or Albert Lee or us?
Us.
Oh, us. One of the Perutka girls.
I was thinking the same thing.
Perutka. They gave it to Emma Perutka. So she put the puck into the back of the net to give the score at even a piece at 1. And that was her 7th goal of the season.
Wow.
So she is not that far behind Mia Miller, who is their leading scorer. We'll get to her in just a sec. But less than a minute later, though, the same player for Albert Lee, Mika.
So she just signed to commit to Mankato State this fall.
Yes.
Or
Mika did?
Minnesota State, Mankato, yeah.
So she's going to be a teammate with Mia Miller.
She is.
Oh, wow.
Mika's a senior and Mia is a junior, so they won't be, but yeah.
They'll be a year apart, but they'll be on the same team. But you know what? When you're on the same team, there's no love lost.
No.
So there we go. But yeah, Mika, she would get her 2nd goal of the game to take back the lead. Albert Lee's Haley Amundsen would score the only goal in the 2nd period to extend the Tigers' lead to 3-1 just over 8 minutes into the 3rd period. The one and only Mia Miller, she netted her next goal, and they were on the power play, cutting the lead to 1. So it was 3-2 at this point. And 3 minutes later, it was Miller again, scoring her team-leading 13th goal of the season.
Wow. Yeah, she's incredible. She's so fun to watch.
There's a reason why Coach Carter has put her in the captain's slot, and it's not just because of stats.
No.
So, but she netted her 13th goal of the season to tie it up and force overtime. Unfortunately, Northfield couldn't kill a penalty late in overtime, and Hannah Austinson scored the game winner with only 1 minute left on the clock. So I think overtime in high school is like, what, 5-10 minutes?
I think it was 8.
So
it was really an odd number, yeah.
So basically they let 7 minutes go before they scored, and Albert Lee won. And I actually talked with the coach, Jeff LaPanta.
LaPanta,
there we go. Sorry. I talked with him earlier in the coach's interview. We'll get to that here in just a little bit, but we talked about that game against Albert Lee and just the fact that Northfield was struggling on the penalty kill. That's one thing that they really worked on. They really hammered home during practice and in the post-game talk in the locker room. So I think that's one thing that we're going to be seeing here tonight for Northfield as they go up against Winona, is just really attacking and really getting that power, that penalty kill and the power play. Work in early. So, but let's take a look at this week tonight. Like we mentioned, the Northfield Raiders, they're bringing in they traveled up to Lakeville on last Tuesday, and that was a big section game, 1-2A. That was a seeding game. The Raiders would strike first as Mia Miller scored her first goal of the game at 5:33 mark in the first period. So Mia Miller is just dominating the stat sheet right now.
Pretty good, yeah.
So Raiders road trip will also scored their first varsity goals.
Nice.
So big shout out to them too.
That was Olive's first? I thought she had one.
No.
I wouldn't know.
Yeah, but Olive and Olivia, they scored their first varsity goals, and Macy Mueller grabbed her 52nd win and 22nd career shutout.
Wow.
So we got a good netminder in between those pipes in the form of Mueller. So I'm expecting to see great things out of her tonight, just stopping all those shots that Albert Lee, we will have our coach's interview coming up here in just a little bit, where, like I mentioned before, we had a chance to talk to the assistant head coach, Jeff LaPanta, and we'll get those interviews coming up here in just a little bit. We're going to take a quick break, and we'll be back with coach's interviews right after this.
Hometown Credit Union, we are proudly celebrating our 50-year anniversary. What originally started with little more than a ledger book and a cash box, Hometown is now a not-for-profit financial institution that serves the needs of over 23,000 people. We offer all the products and services you expect, while also being personal enough to truly partner with our members through all of life's journeys. Join us at www.hometowncu.coop and see why the Hometown Credit Union can be your trusted partner for financial success.
Hi, Dr. Michael Ritchie Eye and LASIK. Many people tell me they've heard horror stories about all the drops needed after cataract surgery. Well, fear no more. At Ritchie Eye and LASIK, Dr. Miller and Dr. Reinsbach are dropless. That's right. No need for medicated eye drops before or after your cataract surgery. I love dropless for my cataract surgery, and you will too.
Ritchie Eye and LASIK in Faribault, your leader in advanced cataract surgery.
Heritage Dental Care in Northfield is a general dental clinic specializing in a variety of dental procedures and services. New patients and emergencies are welcomed 5 days a week. Heritage Dental Care is a proud supporter of Northfield Athletics and wish all of our athletes the best of luck this season. Make an appointment today with Dr. David Bruss, Dr. David Buck, or Dr. Michael Thompson. Go Raiders!
No matter what business you're in, it's hard to find someone to keep your business clean. Service Master by Iott's Janitorial Services cover everything from floor care and carpet cleaning to general cleaning, windows, and power washing. When you're in need of janitorial cleaning services, demand the yellow van. Call Service Master by Iott today.
Demand the yellow van. Call Service Master.
Thomas Gardens in Faribault is set to get you ready for the holidays. Choose a porch pot and fill it up with their great selection of greens, birch, and spruce tops. Grab a wreath for your front door to greet your guests. For your dinner table, they have squash, honey, syrup, and wild rice. And if you're heading out of town and need a gift, they have local products arranged in baskets to share with your hosts. Thomas Gardens and Nursery, conveniently located along Highway 20 between Faribault and Northfield. Thomas Gardens, here to get you ready for the holidays.
Whoa. Hi, can I help you?
Yeah, my friend Jay and I are looking for our dream home, something big. Right now I feel like I'm living on top of him.
Great, let's talk mortgages.
Wait, your bank is looking
cozy. Yeah, we like personal interactions, but as you can see, our vault still has plenty of space for our customers' dreams.
Wow!
You took the words right out of my mouth.
interviews?
Wait, we're not back. Oh, here we're back.
Oh, okay.
Sorry.
Jump the gun a little bit, but tonight's coaches interviews are brought to you by LMR Media, provided local marketing and advertising that delivers results. And let us help you and your local business. Visit lmrmedia.org for more information. All right, we're joined on Northfield Live by assistant head coach Jeff LaPanta. And coach, you guys are coming off of a very tough loss to Albert Lee the other night. Tell us what you guys noticed in that game and what you were kind of hoping to work on in between then and now at practice the other day.
Well, we knew we'd have a tough game in our hands. Albert Lee hasn't beaten us in a long time. They've been close, right? So we knew we were going to face their best effort, and we did right out of the gates. It was a good effort. Game got away from us in the penalty area. We had 10 penalties. It's very difficult to compete in a pretty even game with 10 penalties. So really the focus in the interim has been making sure we take those stick infractions out of our game, that we're not reaching, that we don't give the refs any chance to call some of those frivolous penalties on us, because that really ruined the game for us down in Albert Lee.
All right, very good. And you guys had one practice. It's a quick turnaround between the game against Albert Lee and the game tonight. What were you kind of focusing on aside from the penalty kills and everything like that during practice the other day?
But really the message it's more about a recovery day, and then it really is about messaging. We've had 3 close losses on our last 4 games, all by a goal, 2 in overtime. And the message is that the process is what's important. It wouldn't change our coaching. It wouldn't change our goals, what we're going to do tonight if we'd won all those games by 1 goal, right? Our record would be shinier, but in the final analysis, it doesn't matter. It's a long way from playoffs. This is a young team. We're still trying to figure out who we are, what our identity is. So it just gives the coaches a chance to take a break, kind of evaluate self more than the other opponents, and see where we can make some changes. We're going to try some new line combinations tonight. And see what that generates for us.
All right, very good. And you said that you're trying out some new line changes and lineups for tonight against a team from out of Winona. What do you know out of the Winona Winehawks tonight?
Well, number one, I know they compete hard. They've got a goalie that's been a starter. I think this is her 3rd year. She faces a lot of shots. I mean, they're an underdog tonight. They've been an underdog most of their games this year, but she faces a lot of shots. And they don't give up a lot of goals with that. So I think Dodge County, the number 1 team in Class A, put up 6, but I think they had 60-some shots. I think they took Owatonna to a 2-1 game into the 3rd, giving up 50-some shots. So I know their goalie battles, and I think their attitude in front of her is they'll battle too, regardless of the score. So we can't take them lightly tonight. We got to get on top and impress our will on them early.
All right, very good. And Coach, one final thing. Overall health of the team, everybody's still pretty healthy?
Yeah, it was a very physical game down in Albert Lee, but and there's some big hits, and we had some momentary issues on the bench, but everyone came out. We were concussion-free and injury-free, so that's good news.
All right, very good, Coach. Well, thank you for joining us tonight, and good luck against Winona.
I appreciate your time.
All right, thank you. That's Coach Jeff LaPanta right here on Northfield Live. We'll be back right after this.
Borrowing money is a big deal, and Community Resource Bank is ready to help. When you're buying a car, purchasing a home, or fixing up your existing home, Community Resource Bank has answers for all your loan and mortgage questions. As an integral part of Northfield, Cannon Falls, and Roseville communities, Community Resource Bank offers online solutions for business, residential, investment, and other lending accounts. Community Resource Bank, let's bank together. Member FDIC, an equal housing lender.
This is Barb from Professional Dental Group, letting you know that the doctors and staff of Professional Dental Group are proud to call themselves Northfield Raiders sports fans. Whether scheduling for an implant, mouthguard, or general visit, we look forward to providing you with the same exceptional care that Professional Dental Group has delivered for over 45 years. So on behalf of Dr. Becky Johnson, Dr. John Nowak, Dr. Brian Cravey, Dr. Tyler Yonke, and Dr. Mallory Peterson, go Raiders!
It can be hard finding an eye clinic that makes you feel seen and cared for in a way that suits you. At River Valley Eye Professionals, we pride ourselves on tailoring our care to you and your specific needs. We won't just see you in our offices. We may see you at a local ball game or at the high school for another event. We get to know you and what you hold dear so we can give you the best possible care. Learn more at rbep.com. River Valley Eye Professionals. Don't miss seeing your world.
Community banking at its best. Whether you are looking to improve your financial future, planning to buy a new home, or considering a mortgage, Heritage Bank in Northfield can help. Our ability to make decisions locally provides you the highest level of service at competitive rates. Your finances and home are important to you, and having a staff that you can trust makes all the difference. We make banking easy with real estate specialists and loan officers ready to help you. Stop by Heritage Bank on Highway 3 or contact us at heritagebankmn.com and see how the professionals at Heritage Bank can help you build your future.
Oh, okay. All right, and we're back live here on Northfield Live, and we're just getting ready for the starting lineups here in just a little bit. But before we do that, I want to send a big shout out and a big thank you to our sponsor for tonight, Northfield Insurance Agency, Inc. They're the girls' sponsor here tonight on Northfield Live. On the flip side, boys are sponsored by NCC Builders and Raider Automotive, but we'll talk more about them when we have a boys' game coming up. And actually, we're going to get ready for the starting lineups right now and the national anthem. Tonight's starting lineups are brought to you by Ritchie Eye Clinic. If you're interested in improving your vision, scheduling a free consultation at Ritchie Eye Clinic is a great first step. And here are your starting lineups.
Recognize this is a game, and everyone is here to make this atmosphere positive. All right, let's meet our starting lineups. First, for the visitors, starting at forward for the Windhawks, number 3, Keisha Kovala. Also at forward, number 11, Briar Relo. On defense for the Windhawks is number 12, Mesa Broomer. At forward, number 15, Cora Wadowitz. On D for the Windhawks is number 25, Asta Griggs. And in goal, number 33, Alea Grishis. Now put your hands together for your Northfield Raiders. Starting for the Raiders, at forward, number 5, Taylor Crone. At wing, a 9th grader, number 11, Reese Perutka. At the other wing for the Raiders, a sophomore, number 16, Emma Perutka. On D for the Raiders, a junior, number 21, Mia Miller. At the other D for the Raiders is number 22, Abby Castle. And in goal for the Raiders, a senior.
Hey guys, are you playing it or not?
Sounds like.
Took that long to whistle it dead, but now Northfield with it back behind the Winona net.
Ooh.
Close shot on net, but nobody home. And that little scrum was Olive Cook for the Raiders. And our shots on goal are now 1-0 in favor of the Raiders.
Ooh.
Now Cook with it, but she loses control of it as she, I think, was going to go off. And now here come the Hawks. And Miller with it, getting it up to Peruka. Peruka on the near boards. She stops, turns, passes it across ice, but nobody home. The Raiders able to keep it into the Winona zone. Now with it back behind the net is Crone. She passes out front, nobody's there, and it's picked up by the Hawks, and here they come. And there's going to be an icing called on the Hawks, and they're going to bring it back the other way.
We mentioned this earlier. I really like the Northfield jerseys right now. We talked about it earlier.
We talked about that in the JV game, and they're wearing kind of a reverse of what the boys were wearing last week. It's a white, or it's a golden brown maroon trim. So that's actually a pretty
it looks
nice
like
jersey.
Like a classic jersey.
Yes. Throwback night tonight here in Winona, or in Northfield. Puck is drawn and won by the Northfield Raiders. They get it along the blue line. One-time shot. That goes wide. From the blue line, that was number 10, Olivia Rasmussen. She's one of our captains. But now with the puck and a shot on net was Gindra, but she got hit hard to the ice after she shot that one. And that went wide.
It's like a water slide. She's like, boom.
Now with the puck is another captain. I want to say that's Olivia Rasmussen. That shot is gobbled up and covered up by the Winona netminder. That is Greekus. And they're going to have a puck drop coming up here on the glove side. So it's our first puck drop in the Winona zone here tonight. 13:35 left to go here in this first period. Taking the face-off for the Raiders is Olive Cook. And it's won by Winona, though. Cook with it on the near boards. Trying to get it out in front, but she's double teamed on the corner there. Pass out to the blue line. Shot into traffic and into the screen. Nobody there. And a hard hit put on by Winona to Olive Cook, and there's a goal. Who got that one?
Teddy Bears.
Teddy Bears. Here we go. Let's get the Teddy Bears on the camera here.
Yeah.
I think I saw what's it called? The Pink Panther?
Possibly. I mean, I've seen like 3 or 4 pink pandas out there. A bunch of old school classic ones. And, here we go. I think I just heard that down in the announcer's box, but we'll get that here in just a sec.
I see JV players grabbing the teddy bears.
Yep. So, if we have an instant replay hook up here yet, our instant replay for tonight is brought to you by Community Resource Bank. Let's bank together. Let's take a look at this instant replay.
Yes. Didn't grab it. I told it to.
Okay.
I'm not sure what's going on. This cameras are being a little tricky tonight. So.
I had a good view of it. It was kind of to the goal, but yeah, it was a really good goal.
Alrighty.
Who took the goal anyway?
We will find out here in just a sec.
They announced Olive Cook, I thought, or maybe that was you that said it.
I'm not sure. I think Olive Cook's in on it, but I think they got the goal coming up here in just a sec. So we will
put it.
Here we go.
That's the only camera that works right now.
Number 4, Lindsay Erickson.
Lindsay Erickson on the score there.
Number 3, Olive Cook. And number 9, Avery Wagner.
All right, so
I think we got our answer right there.
Yep.
I know.
Olive Cook.
Olive Cook. Let's see.
Is she the 8th grader?
Yes.
Yeah.
Wow.
What did Lindsay do?
She assisted.
She assisted. So that's Olive Cook's 3rd goal of her season. So congratulations to her.
I'm very.
Winona, Northfield won the draw here as they dropped the puck to get this going. Northfield dumping it back into the Winona zone. With the puck on the far boards is Reese Perutka, one of the starters for tonight. And bringing it back, here is Emma Perutka.
On the penalty. On the goal as well at 3:49. On Winona's number 3, Keisha Kovala.
Okay, so I guess there was a penalty, but I guess it got waved off essentially because they scored.
Oh.
And here comes another.
Number 15, Cora Rodriguez.
And we're live again.
All right, well.
Wait, are we?
Yep,
our mics are muted?
Nope, our mics are on. Our mics are on, so I see movement there. Sorry about the interruption there, folks. We had some technical difficulties, but we just got back live in time, so to speak, to have Winona tie things up here. And that was at 7:23, and the score was number 3, Kasia Kovala. But now when Northfield, they take another shot, but it gets nabbed up by the netminder for Northfield, or for Winona.
A shot from Perutka.
Perutka.
It's catchy.
Yep. So now we're going to have a face-off coming up here in the Winona zone to the glove side of the netminder. And puck's dropped and won by Northfield. And now Northfield trying to clear it out of their own zone. They do. They get it all the way down to Winona's zone with 8:44 left to go here in this first period. We are even up at 1. We'll have a complete breakdown of the scores here and in between periods, but right now Northfield is just trying to keep the puck in Winona's zone, but Winona's not making it easy as they bring it back down, and a shot is blocked by the defense. And no penalty upcoming here for either side, as there was a hard hit in the corner there. Bringing it up the ice for Northfield is Gindra. She takes a shot. It's stopped, and it just stops on a dime, not even moving anywhere. But now the Raiders getting it into neutral ice. They have to clear out. And they dump it in and they change out. But chasing after it for Northfield is Olive Cook. She has the lone goal for the Raiders so far tonight.
There's a stick in the floor. I wonder whose stick is that.
I'm not sure. I think it might have been a Hawk.
Yeah.
But there's a battle for it down in the near corner. And Winona trying to clear it out, but it is stopped at the blue line by Rasmussen. She dumps and she wanted to change, but she thought twice about it. They should really move that stick. That could be...
kind of surprised they haven't. Usually they get to them quicker.
That could be a delay of game of some of sorts. Or it could cause a serious injury if somebody trips over it.
Yeah. I'm surprised
But now Winona, they try to clear it out, and they do. Chasing after it for the Raiders is Erickson. She was going to go for a front in the net pass, but she thought better of it. Now the Raiders bring it back up the other way. Knocking it along the glass here, and Cook chasing after it.
Move the camera.
And,
sorry, my bad.
And now with the puck is 21. That is Mia Miller. She tried to make a move with it, but she couldn't. And a nice hit put on by Miller to the Winona offense. 6:34 left to go here. Whoa. Shot and into the back of the defense. That had to hurt. Yeah. Another shot put on net. Nobody there. Picked up by number 16. She whiffed at it. Wow. That was Emma Perutka. Still in the zone for Winona. But now the Raiders have it at neutral ice. They are currently leading on the shot side of things by difference of 10-3. Now a shot across ice out in front. Nobody there. Reese Perutka tried to make a beautiful shot on goal. But now Miller with it, shot and into the breadbasket of the netminder, Greekis, for Winona. With just under 6 minutes left to go here in this first period. Taking a look at your scoreboard update once again. Our scoreboard tonight is brought to you by Heritage Bank, locally owned and operated. Heritage Bank is a community bank at its best. It's 1-1 in the first period. Now Northfield with it, back behind the Winona net. They take a shot that goes wide and up into the netting. Honestly, surprised they didn't stop that one. And a shot just a bit outside. And that should have been a trip. I don't know why it wasn't, but Winona just got away with a penalty there. But now Northfield trying to keep it in, but Winona doing a very good job of getting it out to neutral ice. And the puck gets picked up by Northfield here, by Olivia Rasmussen. She gets it up to number 18, Emily Beham, one of the other captains on the squad. She gets it over to number 4, Lindsay Erickson. Erickson cross-ice pass to none other than Mia Miller. She takes a shot, and no good. Now it's picked up by number 9, Avery Wagner. Back out to Miller at the blue line. Shot from the blue line off the waffle of the netminder. Mia Miller keeping it into the Winona zone. She stops at the dashes. A cross-ice pass over to Castle. That shot goes wide. And Winona taking a hard slap at it into the stick of Mueller.
Wow, I did not expect a slap from Winona.
I think they were just trying to get it out of the zone.
Yeah,
so now Winona keeping it in, but it's stolen away by the Raiders. Hawks bringing it back up the other way. But stolen at the blue line, or just outside the blue line. by number 4, Lindsay Erickson. Erickson, her shot on net gets stopped by the stick of Grikas. And a hard hit put on to number 3, Olive Cook. And now the Hawks trying to take it out, but the Raiders doing what they do best and keeping it down into the offensive zone. Cook getting a few little taps from the Hawks defense.
Wow.
Now the Raiders, that shot goes really wide.
Very, very, very wide.
That puck going back around the net. Picked up at the blue line by number 10, Olivia Rasmussen. She keeps it in. Shot on net, and that's good! Goal right over the glove side of the netminder. Let's see who's at the front. I think that's number 16. That is going to be Emma Perutka. Perutka, now she has 8 goals on the season. But let's see if I was right on that one. So on your Heritage Bank scoreboard update, locally owned and managed, let's get the scoreboard here.
13:43 of the second period. Number 16, Emma Perutka.
Yes, sir.
Number 5, Taylor Bone. And number 10, Olivia Rasmussen.
All right, so that was Perutka from Rasmussen and Crone at 13:43 in the first period. So it's now 2-1 on your Heritage Bank scoreboard update. We live and work in the communities we serve. Heritage Bank, really community banking at its best. Now Winona with it down in their own zone, but it gets picked up by Perutka, Reese Perutka this time. And Reese tries to get a shot on net, but that gets covered up by the netminder. They're going to have a face-off upcoming on the stick side with 2:41 left to go here in this first period. The shots, 17-3 in favor of Northfield.
Wow.
So now Northfield with it. They get it back to the defense. They dump it back in. And Miller skating backwards, trying to cut the puck off at the pass here. But Winona able to get it all the way down into the Northfield zone. Northfield, Miller with it, back behind the net. She stops, gets it back. Over to number 22. That's Castle. Now Winona going after it down in their own zone. But also going after it was Northfield. I can't read that number very well. I think that's 16. But now Rasmussen stops it at the blue line. No, wow. And that shot goes into traffic, and it's stopped by the screen. Winona able to get it out into neutral ice, and chasing after it is Rasmussen and number 28, Ellie Jarowski. Now picking it up for Winona is Cora Wadowitz. She brings it up the ice. Jarowski with it, back behind the Northfield net. And Northfield fighting for it on the far boards right in front of their own bench. And Jarowski, I think that was. No, excuse me, that was Griggs. She was able to keep it in. Northfield doing a dump and change and chasing after it now is number 3. That was Olive Cook.
8th grader.
Now with it, Mia Miller. Cross ice pass. Another cross ice pass to Miller. She takes a shot, nobody there. Nice. And it gets stopped. And icing coming up here on the Hawks. Just under a minute left to go here in this first period. Let's take a look at your schedule for Northfield. We'll have both teams' schedule coming up here in the break, but they're going to be taking on Albert Lee again and Mankato East in their next 2 games here at home.
I will be there. Those are 2 games I'm very excited for. One of them is in St. Olaf.
Yes, I believe the next game might be at St. Olaf, but I'd have to check.
I think Albert Lee is the next one, and then St. Olaf.
Winona with it. Winona with it down behind the net of Northfield. Winona trying to keep the puck into their Northfield zone, and that might be a penalty or an ice. Nope, they waved off both, so just under 30 seconds left to go here. Northfield tried to in front of the net pass, but it got picked off by Winona. Now with the shot on net, that was number 4. That was
Lindsay Erickson.
Lindsay Erickson. There we go. Thank you, Renee. Erickson with it once again, and that is stopped by the defense. And with the final seconds ticking away here, we are in the break in between the periods here. And we just want to say the 2024-25 Raider girls hockey team is sponsored by Northfield Insurance Agency for personalized insurance solutions and a trusted partner. Contact Northfield Insurance Agency today. Thank you to NIA for supporting Raider girls hockey on Northfield Live. We'll be back with all the stats, scores, and updates coming up in our period break. That's coming up on Northfield Live.
Insurance offers more than just home and auto. They offer business insurance, health insurance, life insurance, and bonds as well. They have a combined 147 years of experience across 6 employees to make sure that you are getting the best possible insurance for your exact needs. Not only will they protect what's yours, they'll make sure that you're cared for like family. Find out how you can get the right insurance for you at nfldins.com or by calling 507-645-8861. Northfield Insurance Agency. They've got you covered.
Planning for retirement can seem overwhelming. That's why Jake and Brent at Comprehensive Wealth Solutions in Faribault develop Financial GPS, a goals-based planning solution to help you reach your financial aspirations. Working with a financial advisor and having a written plan is proven to provide confidence in retirement goals. The team at CWS guides you in making decisions and works with you to prepare a written plan. Visit cwsfbo.com to start your journey to retiring with confidence. CWS, providing big-time advice the small-town way.
Hi, Dr. Michael Ritchie, Ritchie Eye and LASIK. Like many of you, I recently had cataract surgery, and I am loving it. My vision has never been better. Driving at night is fun again, and I wake up in the morning and see. And now you're wondering, which doctor did I choose? Short answer is both. Dr. Miller fixed one eye, and Dr. Reinsbach operated on the other. They are both great people and fabulous surgeons. I trust them implicitly, and you can too, but just pick one.
Ritchie Eye and LASIK in Faribault, your leader in advanced cataract surgery.
No matter what business you're in, it's hard to find someone to keep your business clean. ServiceMaster by Iott's janitorial services cover everything from floor care and carpet cleaning to general cleaning, windows, and power washing. When you're in need of janitorial cleaning services, demand the yellow van. Call ServiceMaster by Iott today.
Demand the yellow van. Call ServiceMaster.
This is Barb from Professional Dental Group, letting you know that the doctors and staff of Professional Dental Group are proud to call themselves Northfield Raiders sports fans. Whether scheduling for an implant, mouthguard, or general visit, we look forward to providing you with the same exceptional care that Professional Dental Group has delivered for over 45 years. So on behalf of Dr. Becky Johnson, Dr. John Nowak, Dr. Brian Cravey, Dr. Tyler Yonke, and Dr. Mallory Peterson, go Raiders!
Hi, I'm Adam Steffel, president of NCC Builders. Is your kitchen feeling cramped or your bathroom outdated? Maybe your basement is just wasted space. With the holidays around the corner, imagine hosting in a home you're truly comfortable in and proud of. At NCC Builders, we're known for our quality craftsmanship and attention to detail. Whether it's upgrading your kitchen, creating a spa-like bathroom, or converting your basement into functional living space, we're here to bring your vision to life. Let's get your home ready for the holidays. Visit nccbuilders.com.
Borrowing money is a big deal, and Community Resource Bank is ready to help. When you're buying a car, purchasing a home, or fixing up your existing home, Community Resource Bank has answers for all your loan and mortgage questions. As an integral part of Northfield, Cannon Falls, and Roseville communities, Community Resource Bank offers online solutions for business, residential, investment, and other lending accounts. Community Resource Bank, let's bank together. Member FDIC, an equal housing lender.
Heritage Dental Care in Northfield is a general dental clinic specializing in a variety of dental procedures and services. New patients and emergencies are welcomed 5 days a week. Heritage Dental Care is a proud supporter of Northfield Athletics and wish all of our athletes the best of luck this season. Make an appointment today with Dr. David Bruss, Dr. David Buck, or Dr. Michael Thompson. Go Raiders!
Can you hear me? Okay.
Yeah.
Good.
All right, we're back.
What up?
And go Raiders indeed. You are tuned in to Northfield Live, and it is not only the toy toss tonight, the teddy bear toss, but it's also youth hockey night. So they got the
little Pee-wee's hockey game right now.
Yeah, and they got a couple they got a couple of JV players playing linesmen, literally.
Yeah, we have Bella Torgelson, I guess, assisting the Pee-wees today.
Yeah, so I mean, that's great entertainment for in between periods here. We have the Northfield Raiders taking on the Hawks out of Winona, and it is a really close matchup so far. But you know what? We're only a third of the way through this game tonight. And our scoreboard update brought to you by Heritage Bank, locally owned and managed. Heritage Bank really is a community bank at its best, and we live and work in the communities we serve. It is 2-1 in favor of your Northfield Raiders. Let's take a look at how we got here so far this evening. In the first period at 3:49, 3 minutes and 49 seconds had elapsed in that first period, and Northfield got the puck over to number 4. That is Lindsay Erickson. She was the goal scorer on that one, but she got the puck from number 3. That is Olive Cook. And the second assist came from number 7, and that is, I can't find her on my score sheet or on my roster here, but let me see if I have it over here. Number 7, that is Alyssa Schoenbauer. So she got the puck first. She got it over to Cook, who then got it over to Erickson, and she was able to net the first goal at 3:49. And do we have the replay?
No, we didn't get a replay till the third goal.
Okay.
Or the second goal, rather.
Okay, so let's take a look at the second goal here. Winona, they answered the call just 3 minutes later.
It's the Raiders' second goal I have.
Okay, so we'll take a look at this in just a sec, but the Winona Hawks, they answered the call 3 minutes later at 7:23. They got the puck over to number 3. That is Kasha Kovala. She got the puck from number 14. Let me see here on my roster. I can't find. Oh, there we go. Abby Forseth. And also on the assist was Cora Wadowitz. So they were able to do a lot of good offensive maneuvers in the Northfield zone. And it just snuck right by Macy Mueller.
Yes.
And I think it was one of those situations where there was a big screen put on by the offense and the defense, and Mueller just got out of position just by a hair, and that's when the goal happened. But you know what? Northfield, they answered a few moments later. They didn't want to go into the period break tied, so they got the second goal of the third period. Let's take a look at the replay. Tonight's instant replays are brought to you by Community Resources Bank. Let's bank together.
Okay, you want to see it again?
Yeah, let's see it again.
Okay.
So here we go. You'll be looking for number 10.
Wow.
That is Olivia Rasmussen. And she got the puck in the corner. She passed it out to Taylor Crone, who then passed the puck back out to number 16. That is Emma Peruka. And she was able to score her 8th goal of her season, of her career here for Northfield. And she's only a sophomore.
Okay.
So there we go. So
she's only a sophomore too. That's like one of the things I see, like fresh faces. Because last year it was all seniors, but now this is like freshmen, sophomores, juniors, and even 8th graders. The 8th grader scored. I say like probably 100 times that 8th grader.
Yep.
But it's still like impressive to me that an 8th grader is in this team.
Yeah.
Yeah, and you know, the 8th grader must be showing the coach something to make her stay on the squad. But you know,
well, we say her name a lot, so I think she's, she clearly earned her spot. So
Olive Cook. She had her 3rd goal of the season so far of her varsity career. So congratulations to her. And that's where we're at after 1. It is a score of 2-1 on your Heritage Bank scoreboard update. We'll take another quick timeout here, and then we'll be back. We'll take a look at our schedule. We'll take a look at the standings for the Big Nine and a whole lot more. That's coming up on the break here on Northfield Live right after this.
Community banking at its best. Whether you are looking to improve your financial future, planning to buy a new home, or considering a mortgage, Heritage Bank in Northfield can help. Our ability to make decisions locally provides you the highest level of service at competitive rates. Your finances and home are important to you, and having a staff that you can trust makes all the difference. We make banking easy with real estate specialists and loan officers ready to help you. Stop by Heritage Bank on Highway 3 or contact us at heritagebankmn.com and see how the professionals at Heritage Bank can help you build your future.
Thomas Gardens in Faribault is set to get you ready for the holidays. Choose a porch pot and fill it up with their great selection of greens, birch, and spruce tops. Grab a wreath for your front door to greet your guests. For your dinner table, they have squash, honey, syrup, and wild rice. And if you're heading out of town and need a gift, they have local products arranged in baskets to share with your hosts. Thomas Gardens and Nursery, conveniently located along Highway 20 between Faribault and Northfield. Thomas Gardens, here to get you ready for the holidays.
Remodeling your home is a way to breathe new life into your house, and the process can be made easy with Schmidt Homes. Their team has extensive experience in partial and total home renovations, meaning your home will be completed quickly and to your standards, allowing you to enjoy your newly renovated home with peace of mind. When you're ready to start your next project, be sure to check out Schmidt Homes' beautiful and regularly updated showroom for inspiration. Don't wait to start building your dream home. Learn more at schmidthomes.com.
Northfield Retirement Community is proud to introduce Enhanced Care Assisted Living. In this recently expanded area of our campus, we have increased daily licensed nursing coverage, making it possible to provide a higher level of clinical care and monitoring to those in need of additional support. This enhanced model of care provides more choices, allowing residents to age where they are. Contact Northfield Retirement Community for more information at northfieldretirement.org. Northfield Retirement Community, innovation, choice, tradition.
Raider Automotive is a full-service repair shop, collision center, and the only AAA authorized towing facility in Northfield. That means if you are in a minor or major collision this winter, or a deer finds your vehicle, Raider Auto can handle it all. We work with all major insurance companies to handle your vehicle from the tow to completing all your vehicle's repairs. Raider Auto on Highway 3 South in Northfield, 7:30 a.m. to 5 p.m., Monday through Friday. Or find us at RaiderAutomotive.net. Go Raiders!
What is your dream living location? Full service condo building, low maintenance house, house on a lake, lots of acreage? There are so many options. To start the search for your ideal location, contact one of our local and relentless agents at Century 21 Atwood and Professional Pride Group today, or visit our website at c21atwood.com. Century 21 Atwood and Professional Pride Group. We're unstoppable together.
At Hometown Credit Union, we are proudly celebrating our 50-year anniversary. What originally started with little more than a ledger book and a cash box, Hometown is now a not-for-profit financial institution that serves the needs of over 23,000 people. We offer all the products and services you expect, while also being personal enough to truly partner with our members through all of life's journeys. Join us at www.hometowncu.coop and see why the Hometown Credit Union can be your trusted partner for financial success.
Northfield Insurance offers more than just home and auto. They offer business insurance, health insurance, life insurance, and bonds as well. They have a combined 147 years of experience across 6 employees to make sure that you are getting the best possible insurance for your exact needs. Not only will they protect what's yours, they'll make sure that you're cared for like family. Find out how you can get the right insurance for you at nfldins.com or by calling 507-645-8861. Northfield Insurance Agency. They've got you covered.
We are back. Waiting for the Zamboni to clear out.
All right. And welcome back to Northfield Live and our coverage this evening of Northfield Raider hockey as they lead the Winona Hawks by a score of 2-1.
Yeah, it was a really, really good first period. And I think Winona has they have good passing. Mm-hmm. The goalie has good blocks. Mm-hmm. And the good shooting. Well, they only shot like 3 when he shot 3. So, but the only thing I have like kind of let's say, kind of disagreement with is their communication, because I don't see them talking at all. I see Northfield screaming, like talking, but Winona, not so much.
No, it's hard to tell if they are actually communicating or anything like that. But you know what? Let's take a look at some stats here. I was saying in the break that I did my homework tonight on both teams, and I pulled these off of a very reputable and a very legitimate site. I'm not going to name drop that here tonight, but I got some score by period. So let's take a look at this. So Northfield, for the first period against their opponents, they outscore their opponents 9-8 in the first period.
Wow.
Over the course of their season. And on the flip side of things, Winona, they outscore their opponents in the first period 7-3.
Ooh.
So, I mean, those are really, really close stats right there. And the goalie, let's see here. Shots on goal for Northfield, 244.
Wow.
Shots on goal saw by our own Mueller. And the Winona goalie, 296.
Those are pretty good, yeah.
Yeah. So that's just a couple of scores there for Winona and their opponents, and Northfield and their opponents. So, I mean, you can see just by what's on the scoreboard right now, it is a very close game. It's a very close matchup for these two teams.
Yeah, I feel like they're both very similar. They're both like really. I felt when it was 1-1, I see them like they're both the energies were like at it.
Right.
They're both wanting to score, but yeah, it was a good first period.
Yeah. And Northfield does a really good job. I've seen them over the course of the season for all the games that I've seen. They don't drop their play to play at the level of their opponents, if that makes sense.
I do
you know
agree
what I mean?
with you with that.
So they always just what Herb Brooks used to say to his players in the 1980 Olympic hockey matchup, play your game. And that's what Northfield seems to be doing here this evening against this Winona Hawk team.
That's what I love about Northfield. Like, they always have their own strategy and stuff. So.
Yeah. So let's take a look at some of the standings, because both teams are in the Big Nine Conference. Yes. And this is where the stats and all the hard work and all the hard play comes into effect, is the stats and in the standings. At the end of the day, you are judged by your wins and your losses. So Northfield, for example, they are 4-1-0, and they have 8 points.
It's okay.
Okay. Overall, 5-4-1.
Yeah. Okay.
They are a little far behind the leader of the conference. That's Albert Lee.
Yeah, I'm kind of shocked about that, because Albert Lee, for other sports, because I did play hot soccer, they're not really good at soccer. They're really not good at soccer. So I was shocked when I heard Albert Lee was good at hockey, because I thought they were mostly they were most focusing on school and college, but I was shocked when they heard they were really good at hockey.
There are certain schools in the state of Minnesota that are really good at hockey.
Yeah.
Warroad, for example.
That's what I like about Minnesota, is most a hockey state.
There's a reason why Warroad is called Hockey Town USA. So, but that's a different conference. We'll talk about them if and when we get to see them in the section in the state tournament. So we'll talk more about them here.
That'd be really cool.
So next, right behind Northfield, is Mankato East. They're 3-1.
Mankato East.
Yes.
Oh, that one's St. Olaf, and that's going to be a good game in the St. Olaf area. I hope you guys watch that in Northfield Live.
Yep. And Rochester Century brings up the tail behind Mankato East. They are 3-3. They're 4-1 overall. So if you want to rank it overall, it's really Albert Lee, Mankato East, then Northfield.
Okay.
And then Winona, let's talk a little bit about them. They're 3-5 overall. So they have two wins, 2 losses for 4 total points. Okay. So that's what the standings are looking like right now. But let's take a look at the schedules coming up for both of these squads, because from what I can see, just based off of the standings for the Big Nine, they have a lot of work ahead of them. They have a really tough schedule for both sides of the puck. So let's take a look here at Northfield. First off, the next 2 games are going to be at home.
Yes.
So they're going to be against Albert Lee on Tuesday.
I will be there. So.
That's going to be right here at the barn known as the Northfield Ice Arena. And you can catch that on Northfield Live.
And I will 100% be here.
I will be here too. I'll be calling that one. And then they have literally 24 hours overturn between the 2 games. They play on the 17th, and then they play on the 18th. Or they have practice on the 18th, and they play on the 19th. Wow. That's the game that's going to be at St. Olaf. that's when they're going to be taking on Mankato East. So they have a really tough opponent coming in Mankato East, and that should be a good game. St. Olaf
Ice
Arena. If anybody out there is not at this game tonight, they're not going to be at Mankato East on Tuesday, come to St. Olaf.
That's going to be
is going to be a great game. It's a great atmosphere and
great ice arena.
So let's pack that arena here. Their next game after that break, they have just 24-hour overturn. They have a Friday practice, then they have a game on the road against Rosemount.
If I was them, I'll probably be really tired.
Oh, I can guarantee it. And
I'm just like shocked to get up in the morning.
And if you remember in our conversation with the coach in the pregame, basically what they do in these 24-hour overturns is just recovery. Because it's back-to-back to back-to-back. So it's one of those things where how much do you focus on the gameplay in practice and how much do you recover in practice? It's one of those catch-22s. And with just this jam-packed schedule, even before, because you got to think, the 21st is the last game before Christmas, the Christmas break. So then they have on the 26th, they have 5 days in between that last game before the Christmas break and the first game of their holiday tournament. So
I still forget it's almost Christmas, to be honest. It's just
so you got to think that, yes, they're going to have a little bit of a respite and a little bit of a rest on those 5 days, but 2 of those days, they're going to be filling up on food probably with the holiday. So that's a look at Northfield. Let's take a look at Winona's here tonight. So they're also going to be in Albert Lea.
Yes.
No, they're going to be facing Albert Lea on the road on the 19th. So while Northfield is hosting Mankato East, Albert Lea is going to be hosting Winona.
Ooh, that's a big night.
Yes, it is. And then their next home game isn't until the 21st, right before the holiday break. They're going to be taking on none other than Fairmont. That's going to be at the Winona Bud King Ice Arena. So
it's a big schedule for the Big Nine.
For the Winona and for So you got to wonder how much practice Winona is going to get in between those 3 days. So that's a look at the schedule for both Northfield and for Winona. Excuse me. Let's take a look at what's going on around the Big Five or the Big Nine tonight, and then we'll take another quick 30-second time out here on Northfield Live. Rochester Century, they're taking on Mankato West. Owatonna is taking on Red Wing. We have a scoreboard update on that. 5-0 in favor of Owatonna.
Wow.
And then Rochester is hosting Lakeville North.
Okay.
So let's take another time out here on Northfield Live. We'll be back with the second period right after this.
Community banking at its best. Whether you are looking to improve your financial future, planning to buy a new home, or considering a mortgage, Heritage Bank in Northfield can help. Our ability to make decisions locally provides you the highest level of service at competitive rates. Your finances and home are important to you, and having a staff that you can trust makes all the difference. We make banking easy with real estate specialists and loan officers ready to help you. Stop by Heritage Bank on Highway 3 or contact us at heritagebankmn.com and see how the professionals at Heritage Bank can help you build your future.
Franzen Bank and Trust, where our mission is to determine your needs, develop relationships, and deliver solutions. We do this with superior customer service through timely communication by empowered employees who love to support the Northfield Dundas area. I'm Aaron Nibby, and I chose to be a business banker at Franzen Bank and Trust for these reasons. Stop by and meet me for your business banking needs at Franzen Bank and Trust, off Highway 3 in Dundas.
We're back.
And we're back live here on Northfield Live. The Winona Winona Hawks, excuse me. They have the puck down in their own zone. Northfield trying to get that puck on the net, but they haven't had a really good chance to do it just yet. But they have it in the far corner there, out in front, and a shot not too much behind that one, so it goes into the near corner. Now a shot from the blue line gets stopped, and it's finally stopped in the glove of Grikas for the Hawks here down in the Winona zone. They're going to have a face-off coming up here on the stick side of Grikas.
Yeah, I really like Grikas' goaling right now. It's like she's really on it, and it's like, wow, she's really she's blocking goals from Northfield.
She has almost a 360-degree view, and that's very rare in a goalie nowadays. But now Winona gets the puck, and Northfield gets it taken away, and they take another shot, and it's picked up once again by Grikas. They are going to drop the puck on the same side as they did before on that last face-off here. And the puck is won by Northfield. And Erickson, she loses control of that one.
I was wondering who she was passing to.
I think she was trying to take it in to take a shot, but she just lost control of it.
Wow.
Another shot put on net, but that goes out in front, and it's picked up by Winona. Now with the puck on the far boards, that is number 20, Isabella Paulson. She takes another shot, but that goes off the pads and into the corner. Now with the puck is number 2, Gindra. And now as the puck goes all the way down to the Northfield zone, they were going to call ice, but they waved it off. So now with the puck for the Raiders back behind their own net is number 19, Ashlyn Perutka. But Winona is able to steal that puck away. They're keeping it down into the Northfield zone. Out at the blue line, it's number 3, Kasha Kolova, And poke check away by the Raiders. Stopped at the blue line by the Hawks, but Raiders able to keep it up. They try to get it out of their zone, but Hawks steal it away. Shot on net, goes into traffic, and back out right in front of the Winona bench. Raiders pick it up deep in their own zone. They dump it down, and there's going to be an ice called on the Raiders as they change up. Just under 15 minutes left to go here in this second period. It's still early in this second period, and anything can happen.
Yeah, literally anything could happen. I won't be surprised if they just shoot it like right now. The icing though.
So a puck drop coming up on the stick side of Mueller. Out at the blue line, and a whack at it by Winona, but it's stolen away by number 4. That is Erickson. She takes it all the way down. She puts a shot on net, but that goes just a little wide of the net. And wrapping around the back of the net is Northfield. They take a shot and into the chest protector, but they clear it out. Let's see what we got going on here. There's a little scrum for it in the near boards. Northfield able to keep it in the Northfield zone. A shot put on the net by number 3, Olive Cook. That goes wide. Cook with it back in the far corner. And a little poke at it by the offense for Northfield, but that goes wide, and there's going to be a penalty. I don't know how that was a penalty, to be honest with you.
Yeah, I agree with you. Like, how?
So it's a delayed penalty coming up here on Northfield. And they're going to touch it up, and let's see who that penalty was on. They had one penalty in the first period, and that was on Northfield, and that was for hooking. This one's going to be for tripping, I know that much. So let's take a listen in here to the PA announcers here in just a moment. Puck is dropped and won by Northfield. Here we go. So Erickson is going to get charged with the tripping penalty here. So Northfield is a man down, or a player down, I should say. Miller bringing it back up to neutral ice. Trying to do something with it. She gets it all the way down into her own zone.
Yeah, I guess. Oh, wow.
I think they're trying to do some sort of breakout play or try to ice the puck.
Yeah, like an interesting plan she was having, like a top secret plan.
Now Northfield with it in the neutral ice. Miller chasing after it.
Wow.
And she brings it back behind her own net. If I were her, I would try to ice that puck just to kind of kill the time and get everybody settled down just a little bit. And now Winona bringing it back the other way. Off the far boards and into the Northfield zone, but it's picked up by the Northfield defense. Now with it is Miller. Across the red line into Winona's zone. Peruka and Miller are down in the corner fighting for it. Miller picking it up. She gets it off the near boards here. And Beham, she knocks it off the little sideboard underneath the bench and into the Winona zone. 34 seconds left to go here in this penalty to Erickson. Now Winona with it. But Northfield able to snatch it right up. And here they come. Here comes number 18, Beham. And just 10 seconds left to go here in this power play for Winona. And now we're at full strength. And if there's anything to be said, Northfield tonight has been doing a really good job at killing that penalty.
Yeah.
I think we had the puck the whole time.
If not 90%.
Yeah.
So now Northfield with it. They're at full strength. Miller gets it up to Erickson, who's fresh out of her 2 minutes in the sin bin. And Erickson with it in the near corner. Shot out in front, that's stopped, and they try to ice it. And I think they do. They finally call the icing penalty. They're going to, or not the penalty, but they're going to call icing, then bring it back the other way. And we're going to have a puck drop here on the...
You have to follow.
Sorry, I'm paying attention to the...
We're going to have a puck drop coming up here on the glove side of Greekus. Just under 11 minutes left to go here in this second period. And Miller getting the puck at neutral ice after it gets knocked out of the Winona zone. Miller knocking it off the near boards up to Erickson. Erickson with it, but she gets double teamed right inside the Winona zone, and Winona is able to get it back going the other way. But now Northfield able to poke check that one away. And in the far corner, that is number 9, Avery Wagner, I believe. Coming in to help out is Erickson. Erickson passing out in front, and on a backhand shot, no goal. Oh, that was so close.
I know, I saw it.
Just a hair to the right, and it would have gone in. And I bet Erickson is looking at that going, all right, let's try that one more time.
Yeah, I can see it.
Mia Miller taking a shot. That goes in. Mia Miller unassisted at 10 minutes exactly on the clock. It is now 3-1 on your Heritage Bank scoreboard update. Locally owned and managed, Heritage Bank really is a community banking at its best. We live and work in the communities we serve. And let's see if we have, we'll have an instant replay coming up here in just a moment. But now Northfield is leading by a score of 3-1. And let's take a look. Do we have that replay?
1 second.
All right, we'll get that replay up here in just a sec. But in the meantime,
at 7 minutes and 7 figure, 21 Mia Miller.
All right, here's your replay. Well, tell me when you're ready for
So Wagner was on that one. So, yeah, let's take a look at our instant replay brought to you by Community Resources Bank. Let's bank together. Mia Miller bringing it out in front, and it goes right by the stick. So great goal on Mia Miller's part. And now the Northfield Raiders, they tried another shot from the blue line. That goes into the far corner, picked up by Winona. Now Northfield trying to take another shot from just inside the blue line. That gets stopped by the stick of Greekus, and it's on the near boards here. Winona able to pick it up, and they dump it up to the cherry picker, and that's picked up by number 28, Elliot Jarowski. And they take a shot at it from the blue line, but it's glove saved by Mueller. And the shots, check this out, 27-4.
Wow.
Is the shot clock there.
They're not matching up, but yeah.
When Northfield is out shooting and outscoring Winona here this evening, and that's why they are showing why they're at least third in the Big Nine right now. But now a shot put on from the blue line. It's stopped and deflected by Northfield, and a coast-to-coast goal. And, that would have been a beautiful goal had she gone coast-to-coast on that one.
Great job by their goalie to stop that. She was flying in there.
That was, let me see, number 18, Emily Beham, one of the captains. She had a beautiful breakaway opportunity, and she stopped probably a little bit off the mark, and she tried to take a shot too late, but it was a beautiful breakaway. Now the Northfield Raiders, they take another shot from the blue line. That goes wide. Now they have the puck back behind the Winona net, and it's Miller with it, fighting off the defense.
Wow.
Backhand pass across ice, and a shot on goal. That's stopped by Grikas.
Okay.
And now with the puck is Northfield. And another shot on net. That's stopped by the pads there by Grikas. Now Miller with it at the blue line. She fights off the defense. Backhanded pass. Dump back into Miller down low. Cross ice pass. Shot, and that goes up into the netting. But it's not the netting that they wanted. That's not the one that they were aiming for.
Not the right one.
But that was a really good back and forth between the offense and the defense on Northfield's side of things. And I believe if they would have just timed that shot a little bit better, they would have been able to make a beautiful goal off of that.
Well, a couple minutes ago, we were talking about Emily Beeham. I was actually talking to the tennis coach, Jacob Odell.
Yep.
And Emily is also the captain for the tennis team.
Nice.
So I was wondering, hey, I could see that because the shots she makes kind of looks like a tennis shot a little bit.
Miller with it just inside the blue line. She gets it down to number 5, Taylor Crone. And now Erickson with it. A little fight for it on the far boards there. Northfield coming up with it. That's number 3, Olive Cook. But Northfield loses the puck, and it's picked up by Winona. They try to get it out, but Northfield doing what they do best and keeping it into the Winona zone. But Winona is able to poke check it away. Northfield dumping it back into the Winona zone. 7:10 left to go here in this second period. And on the Heritage Bank scoreboard update, 3-1. Northfield and Winona fighting for it at neutral ice. Cook getting it up to Miller. Miller doing her best on that last attack to try to not get called off sides. But now Miller with it. Out at the blue line. Miller taking it across here to near boards. She's trying to find an open teammate, but the blocking and the defense put on by Winona in their own zone is just too much for Northfield to do anything with, and they try to clear it out and get a fresh perspective on things. Now it's a 3-on-2 situation for Winona, or for Northfield, excuse me. Wrapping around the back of the net, and a shot out in front gets picked off by Winona. Winona bringing it up the ice, and that is Tori Thompson. She dumps it into the Northfield zone. And Northfield fighting for it along the near boards, and here comes Peruka. Cross ice pass, shot on goal, nobody home. Peruka with the hand pass, and why there wasn't a trip there, not sure what was going on there. She should have been called for a trip.
I totally agree with you with that. Yeah, it looked like
a very blatant trip right in front of the referee. But we're up here, they're down there. So
the trip happened right in front of them too. So it's kind of like.
So they got the puck gobbled up by the netminder for Winona. They're going to have a puck drop coming up here on the stick side of Winona, and a backhand shot that goes wide. Northfield able to keep it alive in the Winona zone. And coming in to help, I want to say that's number 16, Peruka.
One's a captain, yeah.
So that's number 18. Beeham. Fun fact, that was my number once upon a time. So Beeham getting hit down hard to the ice, but Northfield able to pick it up, and they take another shot, but that goes just outside the net. Rasmussen, cross-ice pass, one-time shot over the net. That one-time shot put on by Isabella Paulson.
I like that shot, though. That's great.
That was. Now it's a one-on-one situation.
Wow.
And Winona put a shot on net, and a hard hit put on by Paulson. And a lot of hard hitting put on by both these teams here tonight. So very aggressive game on both sides of the puck here. With 4.5 minutes left to go in this second period. Northfield trying to get it out of their zone. Now Winona picking it back up. Ellie Jarowski with it back behind the net. She tried to get it out to the blue line to see if they could do something with it, but now Northfield has it. And a hard hit put on the puck, and they're going to call an icing. So now we're going to have a face-off coming up here on the Northfield side of the rink. And that's not something that's been happening a whole lot tonight.
Yeah.
It's always been down in Winona's zone. And I think Northfield just has that that game smart to try to get a face-off put down there as much as possible.
Oh, sorry about that.
Now Winona with the puck, taking a shot on net. That goes wide. But now here comes Erickson on a 1-on-2 situation. Shot put on, up into the glass, off the stick of Grikas. Now with the puck is Northfield. They get it back behind the Winona net. Shot out in front, attempted to Erickson, but couldn't get a handle on it. Now with the puck is Wagner. Wagner wrapping around the back of the net. Out in front to Erickson, but she can't do anything with it. And it's a 2-on-2 situation coming up here, but Northfield dumps it, and they change lines. Getting at least 3, now 5 skaters fresh out onto the ice for Winona. Erickson fighting off the defense here in the near boards. Cross-ice pass coming up from number 29. That was Gwen Tapper. You don't hear that name mentioned a whole lot. But Erickson with it now. Bringing it back behind her own net. She hands the puck off to, I believe that's Miller. Miller doing a little do-si-do behind her own net.
Yeah.
She dumps it all the way up. No offsides here. I don't know why they would call that.
Yeah,
but
wow.
Now with the puck is Northfield. That was number 16, Perutka. Now Miller with the shot into traffic, and it gets stopped. 2.5 minutes left to go here in this second period. Miller with it. But it gets poke-checked away by Winona. Now, Northfield dumping it back into the Winona zone. Northfield back around the front. Perutka, I believe that was, tried to get a shot off, but they couldn't get it. But another shot from the blue line by Olivia Rasmussen. And it gets glove saved by Winona. 2 minutes left to go here in this second period. Shots now read 36-5.
Wow.
So
2 minutes left too.
Yep. So they have almost doubled their shots on goal from the first period. And now Winona with it, coming down into the Northfield zone. Picking it up behind the net is number 20. That is, where is she? Isabella Paulson. Winona keeping it alive in the neutral zone, but it's picked off by Perutka. Perutka go left, right, shot, and no goal. Oh, man. I think everybody in the arena just took a big sigh of what happened there. 90 seconds left to go here in this second period. Northfield keeping it alive in the Winona zone, which they have been doing all game tonight. Now with the shot from just inside the blue line, that was number 2. That was Lillian Gindra. And now with it is Rasmussen at the blue line. She dekes around the defense, taking it in. Shot put on into the breadbasket of Grikas with 62 seconds left in this second period.
Just heard from my source at boys hockey, Abby Geiger.
Okay.
It's the end of the second, and they're down 1-0. So hopefully they rally.
Yeah.
in the
Wow.
third. They're up in Monticello. They're not close.
No, that's a hike. That's almost an hour-and-a-half drive.
Yeah.
From here. But Northfield wins the draw on the puck drop just to the right of the goalie. Now Mia Miller wrapping it around to the blue line. Taking it in. Shot out in front, and it's good! Lillian Gindra on the goal from Mia Miller with 46 seconds left to go here in this second period. So Northfield showing it how they do things here at the Northfield Ice Arena. That was really? Lillian Gindra.
Representing Northfield.
Here's the announcement. (16-14).
Gindra from Miller.
Gindra from Miller. We'll take a look at the replay here in the intermission.
Oh.
But a cross ice pass, almost one timed again from Gindra. But that goes wide. 23 seconds left to go. Winona trying to make an attack to wrap up this second period here. And it looked like a punch was thrown by number 11 from Winona there.
Oh, wow. They're playing ruthless.
Yeah. But now Winona able to pick up the puck. Shot out in front. That goes wide with 4 seconds left to go. The physicality picking up here just a little bit in the Northfield zone. And as the buzzer sounds to wrap up this second period, on your Heritage Bank scoreboard update, locally owned and managed. Heritage Bank really is a community banking at its best. We live and work in the communities we serve. It is now 4-1 in favor of your Northfield Raiders. We'll have a look at the scoring, the stats, and more. That's all coming up here in this final intermission of our coverage on Northfield Live.
The volume of positive feedback we receive about Northfield Live is at times overwhelming. So when one of you catches me before or after a game telling me thank you for being there, I try my best to stop what I'm doing and listen. I always try to communicate that we would not be able to provide this service without the advertising partners. Our sponsors cover a wide range of services. The ads on both the home page and on our advertising partners page are linked to each business's website, so you can get some information in a quick and easy way. Supporting our incredible sponsors is a great way to do business locally, and they provide the support to make everything on your screen possible. Thank you for watching Northfield Live, and thank you to those partners who chose to support us showcasing our Northfield students. Please check out our advertising partners tab at northfieldlive.com.
Located in downtown Northfield, Champion Sports has a great selection of Raiders, St. Olaf, and Carlton merchandise, including jackets, hats, and hoodies. Champion's got you covered. Champion Sports has everything you need for the hockey season, with a large selection of official CCM hockey equipment, including all the essentials, plus skate sharpening. You'll always be ready to hit the ice. Check them out on Facebook and Instagram to know when the latest seasonal gear is in stock at Champion Sports Northfield. Gear up like a champion at Champion Sports.
Franzen Bank and Trust, where our mission is to determine your needs, develop relationships, and deliver solutions. We do this with superior customer service through timely communication by empowered employees who love to support the Northfield Dundas area. I'm Aaron Nibby, and I chose to be a business banker at Franzen Bank and Trust for these reasons. Stop by and meet me for your business banking needs at Franzen Bank and Trust, off Highway 3 in Dundas.
Ho, ho, ho! It's time to celebrate the year-end closeout at Northfield Ford Chrysler. Give yourself the gift of 23% off select Ford products and interest rates as low as 0% on Ford, Chrysler, Jeep, Dodge, and Ram products. But don't forget, vehicle trades have never been worth more. Don't wait for a better deal. Happy holidays from Northfield Ford Chrysler. When you're ready for an extraordinary sales experience, we're ready to serve anytime at FordandNorthfield.com and open 6 days a week, located on Highway 3 here in Northfield. Merry Christmas and have a Happy New Year.
It can be hard finding an eye clinic that makes you feel seen and cared for in a way that suits you. At River Valley Eye Professionals, we pride ourselves on tailoring our care to you and your specific needs. We won't just see you in our offices. We may see you at a local ball game or at the high school for another event. We get to know you and what you hold dear so we can give you the best possible care. Learn more at rvep.com. River Valley Eye Professionals. Don't miss seeing your world.
If your car is under extended warranty, there's no need to go back to the dealership. The team at Witt Brothers has dealt with every kind of extended warranty company. With a quick call, they'll know exactly what it will take to get your repairs covered. Warranties are there to reduce stress and risk. So let Witt Brothers make actually using that warranty as easy as possible. For all your automotive and repair needs, drive to Witt Brothers, located at 701 Division Street in downtown Northfield.
Hi, I'm Adam Steffel, president of NCC Builders. Is your kitchen feeling cramped or your bathroom outdated? Maybe your basement is just wasted space. With the holidays around the corner, imagine hosting in a home you're truly comfortable in and proud of. At NCC Builders, we're known for our quality craftsmanship and attention to detail. Whether it's upgrading your kitchen, creating a spa-like bathroom, or converting your basement into functional living space, we're here to bring your vision to life. Let's get your home ready for the holidays. Visit nccbuilders.com.
I was a kid. I was a teeny bopper.
Okay.
Are we back?
Are we?
I think we are.
Okay.
So, yep, we are.
Welcome back to Northfield Live.
Yeah, welcome back. Where your Northfield Raiders, they are doing what they do best, and that is leading the Winona Hawks by a score of 4-1.
Yeah.
There were 2 goals in the first period on the Northfield side of the puck, 2 goals in the second period, and only 1 goal scored by the Hawks in that first period.
Yeah, this period was, let's just say, it made my heart keep on going like rumbling because I thought there were some goals that there was going to be in, and yeah. Just the refs were a little off, like 2 refs, but not off refs or good, but yeah.
And it's one of those things where, you don't really know what's going on when you're up here, but when you're down on the ice and your front row center, you have a better eye view. But, we have a couple of highlights coming up here. Let's take a look at this first one. It's their instant replays tonight are brought to you by Community Resource Bank. Let's bank together. The first goal of the second period came at the 7-minute mark, and that was by number 21, Mia Miller.
Let's watch it.
Let's take a look. Miller crosses out in front, and
wow, that was a good goal.
Just snuck it past the stick of Grikas. So that increased the lead to 3-1. But now let's take a look at that second goal. It was about 9 minutes later, and it was put on net by Lillian Gindra. Let's take a look at our second replay.
I really like this TV thing. It looks pretty cool.
So Gindra gets it out in front, and she must have snuck it right by that glove side leg of Grikas because I honestly thought that Grikas had saved it.
Me too.
So it was. We can't.
Sorry.
Don't know what's going on. I think she grabbed the wrong headset. But what were you saying, Renee?
Oh, I said maybe we should look at it again because it's
so
hard to tell.
Let's take a look.
So I'm going to bring it back a little bit more. And then, okay.
Is there any way we can zoom in on them?
I don't know.
I don't think so.
In real time, I don't,
No. So, I mean, it was a beautiful goal no matter what the circumstances were. But
it just is doing still a good job. But
she just got, again, it was one of those things where the goalie just got out of position by just a hair, just that much.
Yeah.
And the offense was able to put the puck into the back of the net. So now our score is 4-1 here on Northfield Live.
It's a really good game, and I'm happy to see there's one more.
Yep, and we had 2 penalties in this whole game by, and they were both on Northfield.
Yes.
So far, I mean, we still have 17 some odd minutes left here for a third period, so anything can happen. Like we've been saying all night. But
anything could happen.
We heard in the pregame interview with the coach against that game against Albert Lee, they had 10 penalties. So compared to tonight, they're a fifth of the penalties that were called in that game compared to tonight.
Yes.
And Northfield has just been phenomenal on the penalty kill.
Yeah, you're 100% right, and I couldn't disagree any less. But yeah, I agree 100%.
And they are also doing a very good job just keeping the puck into the offensive zone and not letting the pressure, if you will, even though they're up by 3. I mean, Winona could go into the locker rooms right now. They could devise a whole new game plan, a whole new strategy on the fly.
I think,
and get those 3 goals to tie it up.
Yeah, maybe they're getting a really big pep talk right now, but
Yeah, but anything, can really go down in the next 17 minutes, and Northfield again just has to keep playing their game.
Yes, you're 100%
And if they do that, they'll be able to hold on to this 3-goal lead and, maybe extend it to maybe 4, maybe 5. We don't know. Yeah. But we will see here on Northfield Live. The Zamboni is just going back into the tunnel. We have about 6:45 left to go here in this break at the Northfield Ice Arena, and we'll be back with more on Northfield Live right after this.
Stay tuned.
Raider Automotive is a full-service repair shop, collision center, and the only AAA authorized towing facility in Northfield. That means if you are in a minor or major collision this winter, or a deer finds your vehicle, Raider Auto can handle it all. We work with all major insurance companies to handle your vehicle from the tow to completing all your vehicle's repairs. Raider Auto on Highway 3 South in Northfield, 7:30 a.m. to 5 p.m., Monday through Friday. Or find us at RaiderAutomotive.net. Go Raiders!
An ice dam is a ridge of ice that forms at the edge of a roof and prevents melting snow from draining off the roof. The water that backs up behind the dam can leak into a home and cause damage. This is Beth with Service Master by Hyatt. We can work with your insurance company to restore your property from damages caused by ice dams. Demand the yellow van. Call Service Master by Hyatt today, 877-945-0993.
Demand the yellow van. Call Service Master.
Whoa. Hi, can I help you?
Yeah, my friend Jay and I are looking for our dream home, something big. Right now I feel like I'm living on top of him.
Great, let's talk mortgages.
Wait, your bank is looking
cozy. Yeah, we like personal interactions, but as you can see, our vault still has plenty of space for our customers' dreams.
Wow!
You took the words right out of my mouth.
Thomas Gardens in Faribault is set to get you ready for the holidays. Choose a porch pot and fill it up with their great selection of greens, birch, and spruce tops. Grab a wreath for your front door to greet your guests. For your dinner table, they have squash, honey, syrup, and wild rice. And if you're heading out of town and need a gift, they have local products arranged in baskets to share with your hosts. Thomas Gardens and Nursery, conveniently located along Highway 20 between Faribault and Northfield. Thomas Gardens, here to get you ready for the holidays.
Comprehensive Wealth Solutions is here to help you make informed decisions about your financial future. CWS understands that financial goals must evolve and adapt over time. That's why clients come first. CWS can provide you with a wealth strategy that aligns with your vision and values. As an independent financial planning and wealth management firm, CWS provides solutions for individuals and businesses alike. Visit CWSFBO.com for more information. CWS, providing big-time advice the small-town way.
Northfield Retirement Community is proud to introduce Enhanced Care Assisted Living. In this recently expanded area of our campus, we have increased daily licensed nursing coverage, making it possible to provide a higher level of clinical care and monitoring to those in need of additional support. This enhanced model of care provides more choices, allowing residents to age where they are. Contact Northfield Retirement Community for more information at northfieldretirement.org. Northfield Retirement Community, innovation, choice, tradition.
Experience Northfield by candlelight. Thursday, December 12th is Winter Walk in downtown Northfield. Come downtown at 4:30 and watch the horse wagons hitch up in the Family Fair parking lot. Bridge Square magically lights up at 5 p.m. There's music on stage, carolers, and characters along the street. Wagon rides, hot cocoa, Candyland, real live reindeer, train rides, The Grinch, Frosty, Rudolph, and Santa. It's all topped off with fireworks at 8:45 from Ames Park. Come and celebrate Winter Walk on Thursday, December 12th. Visit northfieldchamber.com for more information.
What is your dream living location? Full service condo building? Low maintenance house? House on a lake? Lots of acreage? There are so many options. To start the search for your ideal location, contact one of our local and relentless agents at Century 21 Atwood and Professional Pride Group today, or visit our website at c21atwood.com. Century 21 Atwood and Professional Pride Group. We're unstoppable together.
All right, and there's the back of my head. Hello, welcome to Northfield Live. Before we go any further here in our break, I would be remiss if we wouldn't mention this, but the JV for Northfield, they didn't play Winona, which is weird. They played
Albert Lee.
They played the JV team from Albert Lee here at their home ice, and the JV team just barely got the win.
Yeah.
It was in the last, maybe 30 seconds of the period, and they were able to get the win 1-0 over Albert Lee. So congratulations goes out to the JV squad.
And the person who scored was number 6. I forgot her first name. I think it was Rasmussen.
Okay.
Richardson.
Right.
Sorry if I mispronounced your name, but
I
number
don't
6.
think it's Rasmussen because Emma's a senior captain, but I don't know. Maybe there's a 6. I don't have that.
Yeah, I don't have that roster either. I wish I did, but
number 6.
It's
number 6. Yeah.
So during that commercial break, we were able to slow down the replay of Jindra's goal. So let's take a look at that. Once again, your replays tonight are brought to you by Community Resources Bank. Let's bank together. So let's take a look at that here. So take a look at Jindra. She gets the puck, and it looks like now on the slowed down version, it goes in the 5-hole.
Oh, okay.
So right in between the legs of Grikas. So Jindra was just in the right place at the right time and able to just get that puck right where it needed to go to tickle the twine on the back of the net.
Yep.
So, and just a reminder that girls hockey for Northfield, they will be in action once again against Albert Lee just 7 days, a whole week.
Yeah.
Between their last game against Albert Lee on the road. They'll be hosting them here at the Northfield Ice Arena on Tuesday the 17th at 7:15.
Very excited for that one, and it's going to be a good game. Like last one is overtime, and I hope they shoot even more in the next game. So excited for that one.
All right, so Alejandro, I'll let you head back over to the camera operator.
I'm doing camera 2 and commenting.
So we're just getting ready for the third period to get underway here in just a matter of moments. 17 fresh minutes on our clock. And here we go. Winona tried to win the face-off, but it gets picked up by Northfield in the Northfield zone. Winona able to steal the puck away and off the glass. And they get it down into the low corner. Shot on net, goes into traffic, and it gets blocked. Now Northfield able to pick that puck back up behind their own net. And tapping it off the glass once again is Northfield, and here they come. Chasing after it was number 16, Emma Perutka, but she wasn't quick enough, and they called an icing on Northfield. They're going to bring it back the other way for the first puck drop of this period in the Northfield zone.
Can you hear me?
Yes.
Sorry, my mic. I put the wrong mic on.
Oh, that's all good. No worries. 16 and a half minutes left to go here in this third period. Puck drop coming to the right of Mueller. Another light tap on a goal, but that doesn't have anything produced behind it. And now Northfield and Winona fighting for it back behind their own net, or Northfield's net. And bringing it up, I believe that's Miller. The commit to MSU for women's hockey.
Yeah, big school and big team, and very happy for her.
And now Northfield, a little fight going on, if you will, in front of the ref down in the near corner. Now Northfield gets it back behind the Winona net.
It's hockey, not the UFC. Wow.
Miller gets it at the blue line. Tries to deke around the defense, and she does get it. Miller gets it just outside the hash marks, and a goal! Miller with a beautiful goal from the hash marks. Increases the lead now for Northfield to 4-1 on your Heritage Bank scoreboard update. And we'll get that Community Resources Bank replay in just a moment. But, man, Miller showing why she deserves all 13-plus goals. Let's get this here.
That was phenomenal from Mia Miller.
Miller all alone on your ready goal.
So unassisted goal for Miller. Increases the lead 5-1. Now Northfield fighting it off in their own zone. A hard hit put on to the defense, or the offense, I should say, by number 20, Isabella Paulson. Now Erickson with it. She gets tapped behind the net, and she wraps it around, takes a shot, nobody there. And now there's a little scrum, a little tie-up in the far corner. Winona able to win that. They knock it out of the zone. And bringing it back up for Winona. Here comes number 28, Ella Jarowski. She cross-ice passes, and that shot goes wide. Winona able to pick the puck back up behind the Northfield net. A little rodeo work put on by the Hawks. Trying to get it out of the zone is Northfield, and they do. Cross-ice pass from Winona, but they dump it in, and they're going to wave off the icing. Winona able to get it back behind the Northfield net. Cross-ice pass, and the ref had to duck on that one.
Yeah, I would have too, to be honest.
So now with the puck is Winona at the blue line, but it's stolen away by Northfield's number 11, Reese Peruka.
Peruka. Very catchy last name, I'm not going to lie.
Now Peruka getting it back behind her own net. And they dump it out. Peruka bringing it across the ice. Going coast to coast. Deacon around the defense. Shot put on! And that's another goal for the Raiders. It's now 6-1 on your Heritage Bank scoreboard update. Reese Peruka going coast to coast off of a very beautiful pass. And she just gets it right over the shoulder of the netminder Grikas for Winona. So let's...
Scoring for your Raiders at 3:16 of the third period. Number 11, Reese Peruka. Assistant number 20, Isabella Paulson.
Isabella Paulson on that one.
From Paulson at 3:16.
And we'll get that replay here in just a moment. But now Northfield with the puck. Down in Winona's zone. Now chasing after it now is Mia Miller. Cross ice, back behind her own net. Still with the puck is Miller. 13-18 left to go here in this third period. On your Heritage Bank scoreboard update, it is 6-1.
Wow.
Deep cross ice pass coming up here from Miller over to number 19. That is Alicia Peruka. And it is stopped. Let's take a look at that last goal put on by Reese Peruka.
Both of the Perukas are on it. Like, wow.
And the replays tonight are brought to you this evening by Community Resource Bank. Let's take a look here. And you just saw that there. It goes right over the shoulder of Grikas, and now it is 6-1 on your Heritage Bank scoreboard update.
Yep.
Miller with the one-time shot at the blue line, but it gets stopped in traffic. Now with it is the Raiders. That is number 19, Ashlyn Peruka.
Wow.
Ashlyn Pockert.
Oh, Pockert, excuse me.
We have Reese and Emma Peruka.
Okay.
Okay.
Pockert, there we go.
Pockert. Oh,
I thought there was
apologies.
apologies to the players out there.
I did scream Peruka when she scored, so apologies.
We're used to screaming Peruka, and that's not a bad thing at all.
Yeah.
Nope. So now here comes Beham with the puck. She dumps it in and she changes out to get a little bit of a rest and get some fresh legs out onto the ice. And the Raiders do. Now with the puck is number 12, Brooklyn Hubbard. Not a name we've said too much tonight, but we'll probably say it a lot here in the next couple of minutes. Jindra trying to dump the puck in, and she does. Erickson picks it up. But picked up by Winona. Now with the puck are the Raiders back in their own zone, deep in their own zone. And Jindra chasing after it. And Erickson going after it before Jindra. Wrapping around the back of the net. She drops it off to the blue line. Shot on net, that's stopped. And now the shots are 45-6. So now bringing up the ice is Winona. They take a shot just outside the blue line.
Wow.
Chasing after it is number 10, Olivia Rasmussen for the Raiders.
Wow, the Raiders 45, Winona 6. So that
now with the puck is number 11, Peruka once again. That shot is off the mark and a hard hit put on by number 11 from the Hawks. That was Briar Rololu. Now going in the near corner are the Raiders. Rasmussen with a shot from the blue line, nobody home. Hawks trying to get it out of their own zone. Now with the shot and
I can't believe.
The puck and the shot was Taylor Crone, but that goes off the stick into the glass. And a rebound put up into the netting behind the...
Yeah, wrong netting. But
behind the net, that was Emma Peruka once again. But with 10:25 left to go here in this third period on the Heritage Bank scoreboard update, it is 6-1 in favor of Northfield. And I don't think they can be stopped tonight at this point in the matchup, but we will see. Now Miller with it at the blue line. Raiders dumping it back behind the net. It gets picked up by, I believe, Emma Peruka. Nope, that's Beham. Beham takes a shot, nobody there, but a rebound was almost picked up by number 3. That was Olive Cook. And as the Raiders try to dump it back into the Winona zone, Olive Cook keeping it alive in neutral ice. Gets almost poke checked away. Now with the puck is number 19, Ashlyn Peruka. Miller picking it up at the blue line. Miller wrapping it around the back of the net. And she goes to the blue line, drops it off to her teammate on the far boards. That's number 10, Olivia Rasmussen. And now Miller picking it up, but here come the Hawks. And once, twice, and a shot on net. And that's going to go in. It is now 6-2 in favor of Northfield. And I believe that was number 29, if I'm not mistaken, Tori Thompson.
Wow, yeah, she was on. Yeah, she was in it.
That, I believe, was an unassisted goal. And
she passed to herself. What's that?
Let's take a look. Okay, so it was actually 28, Ella Jarowski.
Jarowski, yeah, she's also doing really, really well, and can't believe she made that goal.
All right, let's take a listen here.
For the Windhawks, number 28, Ellie Jarowski, assistant number 25, Asta Griggs.
So 25, Asta Griggs.
25.
So that was Ellie Jarowski from Asta Griggs. We'll get a replay here in just a little bit at the next stoppage of play. But Northfield, they get the puck across the ice. And another shot on net. Goes nowhere. Northfield trying to keep the puck in, but it got stopped by Winona. And another trip missed. Apologies. Had a little tickle in my throat there.
That's all right. We all get tickles in our throats, but yeah.
Now Northfield getting the puck on the near boards. That was Wagner. She dumps it in. Skates across the ice to get a fresh set of legs. And a hard hit put on by Winona to Northfield. And another shot put on net, but that's stopped by Grikas. And now bringing it back up the ice is number 21, Ella Jarowski. And she gets the puck stolen away by Northfield. Now Northfield with the puck. Here comes number 5, Taylor Crone. That gets stolen away. Just under 8 minutes left to go here in this third period. And Winona holds on to a 4-goal lead. And now Rasmussen skating off. Big fight going down for the puck back behind the Winona net. Winona bring it back up the ice. It gets stolen away by Northfield. They dump and change on that one. Going off is Taylor Crone. Coming on is number 18, I want to say. That's Emily Beham. She joins the fight.
Wow.
And now Miller with it at the blue line. Skating around, stopping, trying to find an open teammate, and she does. And Beham, I believe, she shots and goal!
Beham!
Beham from Miller. No, excuse me. That's number 19, Ashlyn Peruka, I believe.
Peruka!
No.
Oh, dang.
It's Ashlyn Pockert.
Wow, I am sorry. Wow. I got caught up in the moment. I apologize. Pockert.
Beham. Oh, shoot. I'm sorry.
Yep. So.
At 9:48 of the third period, number 19, Ashlyn Pockert.
Sorry, Pockert. Sorry, Pockert. They're a good player.
So now, with the puck once again, I believe that might have been Ashlyn Pockert once again. But now Miller with it at the blue line. Gets poke checked away, but she recovers it. And another shot on goal. Stopped, picked up by Miller. That is saved by Grikas. Now number 22, Abby Castle. She gets it out to Miller down low. Now Miller with it at the blue line. Cross ice pass to Pockert. Pockert picks it up at the blue line once again. She tries to take a shot. That goes in traffic. Nobody there. Now Beham, she hands it off to Miller. Miller on the far boards. Cross ice pass over to Pockert. Backhanded shot. That gets saved. Now with the puck is Winona back behind their own net. They get the puck up on the near boards. And no ice coming up here, and they're going to get the puck down to Northfield zone. Northfield, they dump the puck up to the cherry picker. Number 18, Emily Beham, but Winona kicking it back out to neutral ice. Now there's going to be an ice coming up here. And let's take a look at that last goal by Winona and Northfield if we have it. Brought to you by Community Resource Bank. All right, here's Pockerts on the Community Resource Bank replay. Just look at that right there. All right, so now Winona with it, whiff on it, and it's stolen away by Winona or by Northfield. Shot on goal, nobody there. Lillian Gindra couldn't come up on the breakaway there, but now Winona bringing it back the other way. A little splash put on by Northfield. Gindra with the puck, stolen away by Winona. Winona brings it back the other way. And it's a 4-on-1 situation in favor of Northfield in the Northfield zone. Winona wrapping around the back of the Northfield net. Shot on goal, nobody there. 5 minutes and 4 seconds left to go here in this third period. Shot out or pass out in front from Winona, that goes wide. Northfield trying to get it out of their own zone. And now Northfield on the far boards in a little scrum. And now Northfield trying to dump it back around. And with the shot was Winona. That goes just a little bit wide. 4.5 minutes left to go in this third period. Winona keeping it alive in the Northfield zone. And now Northfield with the puck. They try to cross ice pass to get it over, but now it's going to come up icing. And let's see if we have that Community Resource Bank for the replay for Winona's goal just a few moments ago.
Let me see.
Let's see.
And if we don't, we can try to get it here in the post game.
I've got it.
All right, awesome. Let's see if we can get it here on the Community Resources Bank replay. And that was just a breakaway shot. And it looked like Mueller had stepped out once again, just that little too far. And she was able to get the puck snuck past her. But now back out on the ice here is Cronin. Crone.
Wow.
She takes a shot, but that goes up into the netting, I believe. Otherwise, Winona's goalie got a glove on it. And you know what? They actually changed out goalies.
Yeah, that's maybe the other one was too tired.
No, I think she saw too many. It's Kira Rose now is in goal for the Hawks.
Yeah, I can see the other one like kind of just chilling. Maybe she's too tired. And it's a long drive too from Winona. So
now with the puck is Miller. She cross ice passes over to number 5.
Wow.
Taylor Crone. Now Winona getting it out of their own zone, or at least trying to. But Miller is right there at the blue line, able to stop it. Now with the puck, Miller cross ice pass. down low and up into the upper netting. But it stays alive. I don't know why, but the BGs just popped into my head. 3.5 minutes left to go here in the third period. Northfield with it back behind the Winona net. Coming on the attack for the Raiders is Ashlyn Pockert. And with the puck now and a shot on net, but taken down was Northfield.
I saw a punch too.
And with the puck was Reese Peruka, but that shot goes wide. And it gets picked up once again on the far side by Northfield. Northfield with the puck out in front. Backhanded shot, nobody there. A rebound shot once again. That is saved by the goalie, Rose, for the Hawks. And now Beeham with the puck back behind the Hawk net. And now Winona getting some rest outside their own zone. With the puck now are the Raiders on the attack. That's Emily Beeham with the puck. She's one of the captains here on the Northfield team. And now Northfield with it. It's picked up by the captain once again, Emily Beeham. Looking for an open teammate. She found one in Cook, but she loses control of it. Now Winona with it in their own zone. Bringing it up the ice. It's a 3-on-3 situation. And a light shot put on net by Winona, but that gets stopped. We're 1 minute and 45 seconds left to go here in this third period. Shots read 54-7 in favor of Winona, or in favor of Northfield, excuse me. And on the scoreboard update, which is brought to you this evening once again by Heritage Bank. We live and work in the communities we serve. It is 7-2 here in this third period. Puck drop coming up here on the stick side of Northfield. And now Winona down low. They take a cross-ice shot. Nobody there. Picking it up for Northfield is number 4, Lindsay Erickson. She dumps it all the way down, and they're going to call no icing. Minute 20 left to go here in this third period. And with the puck and the shot was number 20, Isabella Paulson. And a little fight for it on the far boards. Drop, shot, and that goes wide. 1 minute left to go here in this third period. And with the puck now are the Raiders. Here comes Erickson with it. Slap shot put on, and a glove save by Rose. Glove save by Rose with 50 seconds exactly left to go here in this third period. And if you go and watch Mia Miller in a couple of years at Mankato, when they say 1 minute left to go in the third period, everybody in attendance goes, "Thank you."
Oh, really?
Yep. So, 42 seconds left. Northfield able to keep it alive in the Winona zone. Picking it up on the near boards is Reese Peruka. And with the puck at the blue line is Peruka. She gets it down low to Miller. Back to Peruka. Calling for it is Emma Peruka. 20 seconds left to go here in this third period. Miller with it just inside the blue line. Shot and gloved. Saved. Picked right out of the air by Rose.
It's just 14 seconds of I can't believe it, but yeah.
Now taking the face-off for the Raiders is number 5. Don't have her on. Oh, there it is, Taylor Crone.
Yep.
Now Raiders get it back behind the the Hawk net. Miller with it. Whiff pass on that one. 1 second left, and with that final buzzer and the shot,
good game.
Your
good game.
final score on the Heritage Bank scoreboard update. Locally owned and managed, Heritage Bank is really community banking at its best. We live and work in the communities we serve. Your score 7-2 in favor of Northfield. We'll be right back with your post-game cleanup brought to you by Service Master by Iota. When disaster strikes, demand the yellow van.
No matter what business you're in, it's hard to find someone to keep your business clean. Service Master by Ayatt's janitorial services cover everything from floor care and carpet cleaning to general cleaning, windows, and power washing. When you're in need of janitorial cleaning services, demand the yellow van. Call Service Master by Ayatt today.
Demand the yellow van. Call Service Master.
Northfield Live doesn't just provide game coverage. We provide opportunities for Northfield youth to showcase, learn, and experience many aspects of media. Practice their communication skills by providing play-by-play and color announcing, getting interviews with fellow students or coaches, or writing stories. They can showcase their graphic art skills by creating social media, running cameras for events, or producing a game like the one you're watching now. We also utilize the talents of adults to help mentor and provide a quality experience for the students. If you or someone you know might be interested in growing our coverage, you're welcome to call, text, or email us from the Northfield Live page at any time.
Like 3 stars of the game or anything like that?
We're back.
All right, we're back.
Go ahead.
So, welcome back to Northfield Live, and the final score once again is 7-2 in favor of Northfield, and they just put on a phenomenal showcase here tonight at the Northfield Arena, and let's break down the game here tonight in the first period. Northfield Raiders, they scored early, and they attacked early, and the time on that goal was 3:49. And all these goals tonight, I should mention, are at even strength too, so there was no power play goals for either side tonight. But on the first goal of the matchup, it was Northfield getting the puck from number 7. Let me see who that one is again. Can't find her on my sheet here, but eventually they got the puck over to Olive Cook, and they got the puck over to Lindsay Erickson, and they were able to put the puck into the back of the net for the first goal at 3:49 in that first period. But Winona, they scored just 4 minutes later, and that final that goal setup was number 15. Let me grab my roster here. Cora Wadowitz, and she got the puck over to number 14. That was Abby Forseth. And the scorer, the ultimate scorer, was Casa Kovala.
Mm-hmm.
And that was at 7:23. But you know what, Northfield, they went into the end of that third period, or that first period there, and they didn't want to be tied. They wanted everything to be in their favor, and that's exactly what happened, because at 13:43, Olivia Rasmussen, she got the puck over to Taylor Crone, who then got it over to number 16, Emma Peruka, the sophomore, and Peruka was able to find the back of the net on that first goal, or the second goal of the third, or that first period. Wow. I cannot talk tonight. I apologize, ladies and gentlemen.
It's been a long night.
Yes. So going into the second period, 7 minutes had elapsed. So 10 minutes exactly on the clock. Northfield, they struck first in that second period. And Avery Wagner, she got the puck to none other than Mia Miller, a name that we're going to be saying a lot this season.
A lot.
And
phenomenal.
She is showing why she has 14 goals on the season so far. And no, actually 15 after the next one I'm going to mention here in just a little bit. But, Mia Miller, she got the assist. Mia Miller, she got the assist, but then the school scorer was eventually Lillian Gindra. And that was a beautiful goal. We had the replay, and we saw it again, and it was phenomenal. So then that wrapped up. That was at 16-14. Then Northfield, they got the puck to none other than Mia Miller.
Yeah.
So, I mean, again, she had an assist and a goal tonight, so that's good for like at least another point on each column. Mm-hmm. But Miller, she just got a beautiful goal, and that was unassisted to wrap up the second period, to start the third period, actually. And then the other goal for the third period for the Raiders came at 3:16. and that was from Reese Peruka. Another name we're going to be saying a lot. Either it's going to be Reese or Emma. So those two had a phenomenal night tonight.
It's nice to see the sisters playing with same team and varsity.
And the same line too.
Same line, yes.
It was Reese Peruka on left wing, Taylor Crone in the center, Emma Peruka on the right wing.
It was a family reunion.
Yep.
If you think about it, it's a family reunion.
And then Reese Peruka, she got the puck from Isabella Paulson, and she was able to put the puck in the back of the net to get that go-ahead goal to start the third period. But then Winona, they were like, you know what, we don't want to leave Northfield with just one goal in the back of the net.
They decided to do two more. So
So Winona, they got the puck over from number 25, Asta Griggs. She got the puck to the cherry picker, who just so happened to be Ella Jarowski, and she had almost a breakaway. I say almost because there was a defender from Northfield on her heels, but again, Macy Mueller, she just stepped out of position just a little too much.
Yeah.
And they were able to sneak the puck past her to get that second goal for Winona. But then to wrap up the game and to get the go-ahead and the nail in that coffin, if you will, Northfield Raiders, they scored from Ashlyn Pockert. I keep wanting to say Peruka.
Me too.
But Ashlyn Pockert, she was the center for line 2 tonight, and she got the puck from Mia Miller.
Yep.
And they were able to do a 1-2 sort of goal there, and that was the final goal at 9:48 in that third period. And, you know, we go back to the conversation that we had with Coach Jeff LaPanta in the pregame show, and what they were looking at from the game against Albert Lee just a week ago was the penalties.
Yes.
And they
100%.
only had 2 penalties tonight.
Yeah,
so go ahead.
Yeah, it was like that kind of changed. Like, I agree with you that they only had 2, and I was kind of shocking. I thought they were going to have a little bit more, but
they played Albert Lee just 2 days ago.
Oh, 2 days ago, not 7 days ago.
Okay.
I apologize.
That's all right.
No, I'm just saying that they have short time in between.
Yeah, and you know what, Renee? I'm glad you brought that.
It seems like they listened pretty well in yesterday's practice, though, because they certainly killed that power play. There was only one, wasn't it?
There were 2.
Oh, 2.
They had 2 penalty kills on the night tonight, so they did, like you said, a lot of listening in the practice yesterday. So, and Renee, I'm glad you brought up the schedule, because let's take a look at the schedule coming up for Northfield and for Winona here. Let's see, Northfield, they are going to be at home the next 2 games here. The next game will be against Albert Lee, a team that, again, from the time that they play on Tuesday, 7 days have elapsed between the 2.
It's an odd schedule.
Yeah.
It's
So that's going to be on the 17th, and that'll be right here at the Northfield Ice Arena. And you can catch that game right here on Northfield Live.
You're going to be in there, right?
Yes, I will.
I will be there too. So same.
That's at 7:15. 7:15 is the first puck drop of that matchup. The next game, this is a big one. And I'm not just saying it because it's a conference opponent once again. It's a big one because of where the game is going to be played. It's going to be played at St. Thomas, St. Olaf. It's going to be at the St. Olaf Ice Arena, and it's going to be against Mankato East. And that, again, is at 7:15. That's going to be at on the 19th. So that's going to be a Thursday night game. And then their last game before they start the holiday break is going to be against Rosemount on the road.
Okay.
So that's what's coming up for your Northfield Raiders. Let's take a look at the schedule for the Hawks out of Winona here, if I can find it in my plethora of of paperwork here. I thought I just had it somewhere, but Northfield, they have a really tough schedule coming up, and I do remember that Winona has one too. Oh, here we go.
Yep.
I was just looking at it. So they took on Northfield tonight. They'll be in Albert Lee. They have another game on the road.
I think everybody's playing Albert Lee today. Yeah. They're going to be on the road. That's going to be a pretty good game.
That's on the 19th, and the final game before the holiday break is going to be a Homestead game against Fairmont.
Wow.
So a really tough schedule for both squads coming up here, and I believe both teams are going to be hosting a holiday tournament over the course of the holiday. Yeah. I know the first game for that holiday tournament will be against Western Wisconsin, and that's really? At the Schmitz Classic. I don't know.
Not familiar with it.
No, I'm not familiar with that either. I mean, it says versus, but it's not in bold, so I don't know if they're going to be playing it here or at a...
It's not here.
Okay, so
I just don't know where it is. I read it, but I can't remember. I know that both boys and girls are not close because that's what hockey does.
Yes, I remember that
near,
from once
far, and everywhere.
I remember that from once upon a time back in my early days. So that's a look at our schedule here for both sides of the puck tonight, and that should about do it here for everybody at Northfield Live. Once again, your final score 7-2 in favor of Northfield. Yep. And Winona, they dropped to 3-6 on the season, 2-3 in the Big Nine. And the Northfield Raiders, they improved to 6-4 overall, 5-1 in the Big Nine. And for everybody here at Northfield Live, I want to thank Renee, the producer tonight. I want to thank Alejandro for doing color and for doing cameraman. We did everything tonight. Mm-hmm. And tomorrow night, right here on Northfield Live, be sure to tune in for the Friday, December the 13th. Friday the 13th, Raider girls basketball. They host Rochester Century starting at 7:30. Be sure to tune in and catch all of that action right here on Northfield, on NorthfieldLive.com. From all of us here at Northfield Live, thank you for watching, and thank you to Northfield Insurance Agency once again for sponsoring girls hockey on Northfield Live. We'll catch you tomorrow.
Sorry for interrupting.
No, it's all good.